Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Logan with Hyperpace, and today I really want to talk to you about ethical business practices. All right, we got a huge story right now across the whole U.S. With this GameStop and the short squeeze. All right, if you haven't heard about it, you are probably living in a cave. You're living somewhere in the desert. You just don't get the internet. You're a hippie or gypsy or tipsy, whatever. Hopefully you're tipsy. I mean, come on, you're living that good life. But you are somewhere where the news just doesn't get to you because it is massive right now with what is going on. And the reason why it's massive is because the little guys are winning. So let me explain this to you. Currently, GameStop was failing in the stock market. All right. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry, but I just spoiled it for you. They're a failing company. They're retail and they sell video games. I mean, if you haven't been to a GameStop in the last 2 years, 3 years, it's because you're just probably buying your games online like everyone else. We don't need physical disc anymore because I could just download it whenever I want. I got fast internet. 2021, Ayo. However, that's not the point. The point is we have other companies, these big hedge funds, that their sole purpose is to make money. Fine. Your business, make money. However, though, they have been trying to make money in a very shady, unethical way. And what they're doing is they are short squeezing companies that are failing. So we know GameStop's failing. So what does that look like? So a short squeeze is essentially where these hedge funds are borrowing stock at a certain amount of money. All right. So let's say, for example, GameStop current stock price was $1. They're like, look, we know GameStop's going to go under. So we're not buying this stock. We're going to borrow this stock. Right. We're going to say, hey, I want to borrow this stock and I just want to hold on to it for you, but only for $1. All right. Only for $1. And then, momentarily that stock's going to rise a little bit because you got some action. You got some people technically buying it. They got some calls in. However, they're not betting on it going up. In fact, they're betting on it going down. So they'll sit on it for a little bit. And then that stock, of course, starts going back down. So once it goes down low enough, then the people who bought or borrowed all the $1 stocks are like, hey man, I'm gonna give you this back, but it's only 60 cents now. Sorry. And that's how they're making their money because they're gonna benefit from the difference of what they didn't have to pay. All right, when they borrow, because they're still gonna get their borrowed dollar back from this person, even though that stock is worth less than $1 now. So they're going to get paid back what they borrowed, right? Exactly. So that's how the short squeeze works. They're betting on the person losing. They're betting on the business losing. GameStop losing is irrelevant to this story. GameStop going under is irrelevant. That's their own business. Their business practices have caused them to be this way. All right. This is literally another company with a ton of money saying, screw you. We're going to benefit from you losing. And that's totally wrong. So then you have January 22nd. Now, on January 22nd, there is a subreddit called Wall Street Bets. And they said, all right, check this out. You're going to do it. You're going to do the shorts on GameStop? No, you're not. So they told their 2 million person community, everybody buy. Don't borrow. Everybody buy. So when they had when those people started buying, when the hedge funds started buying the short squeezes, and they had a little boost on January 22nd. They're like, listen, we're going to ride this wave, baby. We are going to ride this wave. So their entire $2 million, let's say you got some day traders in there. You got some good citizens in there. You got some vigilantes. It doesn't matter. You have people who don't necessarily care about profiting per se, but more care about screwing the big elitist and the hedge funds that screw over people all the time, right? That is their objective. That's what they want to do. That's perfect. And that's what they're doing. So they started buy. Everybody buy. And they have soared that price. So now you got GameStop that have borrowed at $1, right? So that's their value. But they have to pay back every freaking penny plus whatever it's up to now. All right? So they are losing out on so much just so much money. They're literally billions of dollars are being lost right now to GameStop because these companies tried to screw it over. But this group, Wall Street Bets, now they've if you check out the wiki, they've done what you might consider some shady stuff before, targeting companies. But in my opinion, we live in a free trade. We live in the United States. You can do what you want, or can you? All right, we're gonna get to that in just a second here. But you can do what you want. That's why these other companies, these hedge funds, right? These huge companies have been getting away with screwing over other companies because they could do whatever they want in a free trading community, right? Well, now the tides have turned. And because of that, Wall Street Bets have decided to say, no. We're going to hold you accountable. We already know what your game was. You playing the same music you've been playing for years trying to screw over GameStop. So we know exactly what you're going to be doing. So they bought, and they took them for billions. All right, now we're at today. January 29th is today. I'm making this. This kind of happened yesterday. But the SEC, people think, are trying to get involved and to manage it so the hedge funds don't lose as much. We've already seen Robinhood, the app that a lot of these people are downloading. It's a joke of a day trading app. I haven't used it myself, but you go read the reviews on like the Play Store, the App Store. They're so bad. You definitely take your time. Heck, I might just make a video just reading the reviews on the Robinhood app because it is that bad. It's actually hilarious. But anyways, if you go to the app, they actually limit it. At one point, they stopped you from being able to buy stocks for GameStop or some of the other companies that this was happening to, because they're just trying to save the hedge funds, right? They're trying to save these big corporations. In our free trade, free America market, I'm free, right? Because it's free. Oh, let me tell you, it's so free, but it's not free, all right? Because the hedge funds literally are controlling politics. Then I have another story here that yesterday came out of the White House. Let me just find it real quick. Boom, boom. What is this lady's name? All right, Janet Yellen. Okay, so she's on like our White House staff. I want to say she's like a financial lady. I don't have a title in front of me. Anyways, she's big as far as an influence goes. She was actually paid $800,000 to essentially tell people that this is wrong. All right. So someone in our White House was paid $800,000. Put that in perspective. How long is it going to take you to make $800,000 for what you make right now? Throw that in the comments, right? $800,000. Give me a timeline. Never, a 1 week because I'm a rich boy. 3 weeks, 100 weeks. I don't even know what 800,000 would mean. That number's too big. Whatever. Tell me in the comments how long it will take you to make 800,000. Also give this a like and a lot more content to come. But that's how much she was paid to literally talk for like 20 minutes maybe about how bad this is. $800,000. So these hedge funds are losing so much money that they are literally paying a politician $800,000 to speak for a little bit of time just to try to change people's minds about what Wall Street Bets are doing. But you know what? They're doing the right thing because they are actually making our free trade free, right? They have options. Before, people didn't have any options because these hedge funds just had so much money to blow on ruining these companies that they would do it and they would get away with it. Okay, so now today, we're probably going to hear from the SEC today. And they're either going to, try to tell the Robinhood app that you're screwed because you're limiting these free trade, or they're going to side with the hedge funds. I honestly don't know what that's going to look like. I'm super interested to find out, but I will make another video about it once that information comes out. Anyways, this is enough for now, so make sure you smash the like. Make sure that you leave a comment and how long it's going to take you to make 800K. Tell me some feedback, and you guys have a great night. Thanks.